Hey you guys, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Since Day One. Brunei is making new laws. The new law, which comes into effect next week, will punish the LGBT community with death in the small Southeast Asian kingdom of Brunei, or pronounced Brunei. Beginning on April 3rd, any individuals found guilty of the offenses will be stoned to death, according to a new penal code. The punishment will be witnessed by a group of Muslims. In the country, strict new laws were announced in 2014 and have been rolled out gradually. The latest phase of implementation, including the brutal new provisions, was quietly announced on the Brunei Attorney General's website on December 29th of 2018. Human rights groups were quick to express horror at the penal code, which will also order amputation as a punishment for theft. Brunei must immediately halt its plans to implement these vicious punishments and revise its penal code in compliance with its human rights obligations. The international community must urgently condemn Brunei's move to put these cruel penalties into practice. Rachel Howard, Brunei researcher at Amnesty International, said in a statement. What do you guys think about this? I think that's pretty severe. I mean, seeing as we're making our way into 2020, which is a new millennium, and this sounds like kind of the Stone Age, literally. Here's the Sultan of Brunei and his wife, the Queen. There was a broad international outcry when Brunei became the first country in the region to adopt Sharia law in 2014. An Islamic legal system which outlines strict corporal punishments. The tiny oil-rich kingdom of just over 450,000 people is located on the island of Borneo, close to moderate Islamic nations of Indonesia and Malaysia. In comparison to its neighbors, Brunei has grown conservative in recent years, including banning the sale of alcohol. That makes me wonder how the nightlife is over there. Like, what is it like to party and have fun? Is fun even allowed? The new penal code was announced in May of 2014 by the Sultan of Brunei, who also acts as the country's prime minister. In announcing the change, government's website quoted the Sultan saying that his government does not expect other people to accept and agree with it, but that it would suffice if they just respect the nation in the same way that it also respects them. Sometimes I feel so blessed to be in the United States despite all of the things that are happening in the White House with Trump. And all the things that are all over the news about Russia and the United States, etc. But when I read things about things that are happening in foreign countries, overseas, places that I never dreamed I would visit, it really just goes to show how blessed I am to be able to have freedom of speech, to do what I want to do, to not have to answer to anyone, to basically have free will. As long as I don't commit any crimes or do anything bad, I'm great. And to know that they're trying to pass a law where they can amputate your hand, arm, or leg because you stole something. It just seems pretty vicious to me and very inhumane. Some interesting things I learned about Brunei were citizens in Brunei receive free education and medical services from the government. Brunei has one of the highest rates of obesity in Southeast Asia, and an estimated 20% of school children are overweight. Being beat with a cane is still a method of punishment for crimes in Brunei. Brunei is just a little smaller than the U.S. state of Delaware, and the sale and public consumption of alcohol is illegal in Brunei, although non-Muslims are allowed to bring up to 2 liters into the country. 8 days after the attack on Pearl Harbor, the Japanese attacked and occupied Brunei to secure a source of oil. Also, Brunei has one of the highest car ownership rates, roughly 1 car per every 2 people in the world. I hope that what's going on over there gets fixed as soon as possible before this new law can actually go into full effect on April 3rd. And I'm also going to keep everybody over there in my prayers, and I suggest you guys do the same. Leave your thoughts and opinions down below and let me know what you guys think about this situation. Also, if you have not already, please like the video. And if you're new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to take flight with us.
Perfume, go.